Alright, so we have a very special product for this video. We have Jango Fett Starship, Lego Star Wars, and this is ages 18 and up. This is set 75409, and this has 2,970 pieces. There is a graphic right there on the side. Here is the back side and the scaling right here. This is 15.5 inches by 17.5 inches. And we have the minifigures right there. You can see that it's propped up on its stand. There's a laying down position for the ship. That's a scene from the movie. I believe it's Attack of the Clones. There is the cockpit, and then there's the back of the ship. This is another view of the ship right here with the minifigures inside. And this top piece right here, I'm not sure what that language is right there, but there's that. The minifigures, the actual piece scale right there, and then there's not much going on in the bottom. Okay, so I will try to get everything in one take here. So this is a really ambitious set, and I haven't done anything as big as this since I bought the Slave 1 from, I believe, 2014 or 2015, and that had almost 2,000 pieces. I believe it had 1996 pieces. This one is 2,970 pieces, so it's basically 1,000 piece difference. So this is a whole nother ballpark right here. But I went ahead and organized all the bags right here just so I could show you. It has 23 bags officially, and then it has this one with the stand and the plaque. And then we have over here the cockpit piece, which came inside of that paper, which just feels like paper, honestly. And then same material over here with that held the stickers and the two booklets right here. So this is 1 and this is 2 right here. So that does it for this portion of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling this. After each bag, I want to make a checkpoint and just show you guys where I'm at. So yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so this is the gist of the build. Here is the nameplate, Jango Fett Starship, and it has all the information right there. I'm just going to pick a point and go off from there. So we're going to start with these guns right here, which is interesting because you can actually like turn these since they're on those like gear pieces. So yeah, but if you do turn them, they're not going to be able to go like up and down properly. So yeah, but I thought that was an interesting choice of design for that. We have, I'm not sure what this is. It might be another gun set on each side right there. These are the troopers I decided to put in the cockpit because this has 5 seats, I believe. We have Jango Fett right there. We have a clone right back there. We have his son right back there. The 2 clones down here. So this comes off very easily. You can see the stickers right there. It just attaches to these 2 studs right here. So here it is in all its glory. We will be taking out the entire cockpit area or the seating, and this is what it is. You see the really nice stickers that I believe are unique to this set. So you get to see that in full action. So those 2 sets of poles behind the troopers, those are actually designed to stop this piece from going further, I believe. Yeah, so they actually hold it. You might not be able to see it, but it is hitting that part, and if you push it in too far, those pieces will be removed. And now, while I'm in here, let's go ahead and grab this. I noticed a couple people complaining about how the jetpack comes off pretty easily. This is my solution. So I put these guns, Jango Fett's guns, in a very specific way to where it grabs onto the jetpack so it doesn't move at all, and it's actually pretty stiff. So like right there, I'm putting a lot of pressure and it's not really budging. So that's my solution. We have the, I believe it's a back to tank, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure, but you can kind of see it back there. So I'm gonna take you around here. So that's how that looks. And then we have the back right here. And I'm gonna kind of use this light right here to kind of show the back. So that's how that looks. While I have this here, I'm gonna go ahead and flip up this part. I'm pretty sure this was put in here to be able to get any pieces that get stuck in there. That's what I believe. But yeah, it just comes down with those gear pieces, and two right there that you can see. So that's that. And then we have these panels right here that you have to manually remove for this bad boy right here, which just fell down. So full of stickers. That's that. And it is a little tricky to remove. And I haven't had it fall in there, but I guess it can if you're not careful. So I want to experiment with something. So if I flip this down, I'm just going to drop it in there and kind of see what happens if I do end up doing that one day. So it comes out through there. So let's leave it closed. Do that again and see where it wants to go. Okay. Okay, now it came out through, it's right there. It actually came out through the doorway right here, which I'm gonna show you guys. You can see the, let me see where my hand is going, right over here. So that's pretty interesting how it's just a big area right there of access. And then you can see the engine thingies, all these clear pieces for when it's in the land mode. You can see more of them right down there, and I will be removing it from the stand here in a bit. I just want to show all the little details. You can see the wings right here, which work by gravity. So as you put this thing into land like that, the wings will also like come with it or react. So yeah, and there's the top of it. If you kind of want to see that angle, let me flip it around. Yeah, so this is how I have it stationed really. I have the clone trooper, Jango Fett, and the kid, which I can't remember his name to save my life. And then I have the helmet on one of the headrests right here, so it all fits properly. It's a little tough because when you put this in there, the helmet is gonna hit with the back, so you have to be kind of careful if you want to achieve this, but it keeps it nice and tidy for me. All right, so now it's removed from the stand, so I can show off some other features right here. So we're gonna start with this little doorway. I'm gonna bring one of these lights. So the way this works is, so this is how you close it. So this is connected with the door. So if you press down right here, it opens up. And you put some pressure right here, and then it closes. So very interesting design right there, and really amazing. And let's see if I can see some more in there. See, I can kind of see a bit more in that ship. Pretty cool. So everything shown here comes with the set except for these 3 clones that I added. And we're gonna focus on the minifigures now. So there is Jango Fett and his son side by side. That is the front, that is the back. You can see the amazing arm printing on Jango Fett. And I really do enjoy that shininess on his arms. The most unfortunate thing for this figurine right here is the fact that the legs don't move. which is kind of annoying because you have to have him stand in the seat basically the whole time, which is a little weird for me. Because like in the movie, of course, he sits down, but there's no way to make him sit down unless you order a custom leg piece. And there is Jango with his guns and the target finder flipped down. So there's the illustrious jetpack. And yeah, honestly, I didn't think too much of Jango Fett, but this might be one of my favorite minifigures that I own. I forgot to show off his angry face, and that's what that looks like. Okay, so I just figured that I think it's easier for the helmet to be on Jango Fett's headrest because then it doesn't hit the back wall. So I just found a quick solution there. I forgot to mention the extra pieces that you get with the bags. So there they are, along with the brick remover. Alright, so when it comes to grabbing this set, this is how I choose to do that. So I take it from the stand, like right here, and then I'm able to fly it around whenever I want to. And yeah, this just seems like a very sturdy place. It's not as sturdy as Slave 1 with Boba Fett, but it still feels like it'll hold really well. Like right there, I feel like I just broke something off. And I need to figure out what fell down. So this is how I choose to have it displayed. So I like to have all the seats filled up, so that's why I put those figurines in there. So it just feels more alive in there, I guess, if you will. And one final thing I want to mention is, let me flip this up real quick. And one final thing I want to mention, somebody said this is like super wobbly, but I don't really feel like this is extremely wobbly. I think it's fine. I feel like this is an improvement over the Slave 1. Yeah, I just wobbled my Slave 1 back and forth, and it feels about the same as this, but I still feel like this is more stable, so I'm not sure why somebody's complaining about that when, of course, this is going to wobble when it's that vertical. But yeah, I just wanted to put that in there. And yeah, that pretty much does it for the video, guys. I appreciate you for watching. I have some future videos. Let me actually preview right now. So I have this ARC 170 Starfighter that I need to build and I'm going to do a video on. And then I had gone to Hobby Lobby the other day to get some stuff or just look at stuff, and I found these. So P40 Warhawk and a P51D Mustang. This one's kind of opened already because I wanted to see the sheets. But what I like about these is that they're colored, and I like this color, the dark green with the brown on it. And then, as you can tell, I already have a DeLorean right here. So, yeah, it's a sneak preview at what's to come here on the channel. And that does it for the video, guys. I also want to mention that I released a single, literally like the other day. It's called Pushin' with an apostrophe at the end. And yeah, it's my latest single. Feel free to check it out. I'm gonna have it linked in the description below. It is DistroKid, so if you're familiar, then you know. But yeah, it should be on most streaming platforms. And also, I have a link to my personal Instagram down there, and then a link to my TikTok, which is where I freestyle. So yeah, that kind of just puts you in the loop of my world. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.
Okay, see my vision, bring the thunder like KD, shred MCs like Pepper Jack Sheesh. These punks lactose, you can't stomach me, cause I'm sweet, stick with it, it's evident, now more than ever that I'm heaven sent, was never irrelevant, many let the devil in, but I'm rebelling like Christ, Jesus, too nice, vice, lies in hip hop, since my inception, excel like